Thank you for China Admissions to organize this online webinar. And this is our first time to join China Admissions, and hopefully we could, do a good job here for the presentation. For starters, I'd like to introduce myself first. I'm Chloe from SILC Business School, Shanghai University, and I focus on our international degree students recruitment and admission. So actually, I'm the person who the student will contact and talk with for the first application to our, business degree programs. So I know lots of questions you may have. So today about the webinar, about this presentation, I will mostly focus on, the basic information of our school and also our degree programs. Okay. First, why Shanghai? So we are located in Shanghai City. As you may know, Shanghai City is a metropolis with over 24 million population, and it's also frequently cited as the world's largest proper city. And as a finance and business center, every year lots of foreigners come to Shanghai to study, to work, to travel, and we do have many international students in Shanghai City. And our university is named after the city. So we will just quickly go through some basic information of Shanghai University since we are a part of the university. So Shanghai University was established in 1922. So last year, it was our 100-year celebration. And we are one of the 211 project in China, and jointly governed by the Ministry of Education and Shanghai Municipal Government. So we are a public university with a good reputation. The QS ranking in 2023 is 22nd in mainland China, which is quite good, I have to say, since there are many Chinese universities. Currently, we have more than 3,000 full-time faculty members and more than 40,000 students on campus. Among them, there are more than 2,000 international students. Actually, the number was even much higher before the pandemic. Before we had around 4,000 international students on campus of Shanghai University. So as a comprehensive university, Shanghai University offers more than 80 undergraduate programs, more than 100 master programs, and 82 doctoral programs in various disciplines. Today I will only focus on our school's SILC Business School programs. Actually, among the 84 undergraduate programs, there are only 3 can be taught in English. And all these 3 English taught programs are in our school. That's why we tend to, promote our school separately, because we focus on the English taught undergraduate programs. And other undergraduate programs of Shanghai University are taught in Chinese. Okay, about our school. So SILC, or we call it SILC Business School, was founded in 1994. Next year, we will celebrate our 30 years anniversary. It is actually a joint institution between Shanghai University and the University of Technology Sydney, which in Australia. Actually, UTS, it's an even better university than our university. The QS ranking in the world in 2023 is 137. So why we mention this is that our undergraduate students will have chance to get double degrees from both universities. So later I will, get details to this part. Now I will introduce some basic figures and facts of our school. So as a business school, I wonder maybe some of you have heard AACSB accreditation, which is like the best accreditation for a business school. So in 2020, we finally got this AACSB accreditation, which makes us like one of the top 1% business school around the world. And we have more than 100 partners around the world. Currently, in our school, we have more than 4,000 degree students and more than 100 faculty members. Actually, I think currently we should have more than 200 faculty and staff members together. So among the 4,000 degree students. We have 233 international degree students for now, and they are from more than 60 nationalities. So I will say we are quite diverse. We have most students from Asian countries and some African countries, European countries, as well as American countries like North America. And every year we also receive some exchange students, but I didn't put the number here because due to the pandemic for last 3 years, we didn't have exchange international students. But before the pandemic, every year we also receive like 100 to 200 exchange students from mainly European countries. And every year we also send about 200 international students to overseas countries for different kinds of programs, like the exchange programs. So our students will have chance to join the exchange programs in different countries. Every year, we also have international students join about 7 business competitions. Like last year, I remember our international team got the 2nd prize in the national business competition. And we have already have over 21,000 alumni, and our employment rate is approaching 98%. We also have 69 internship and employment bases, including some international internship. Okay, for our programs, like I mentioned, we have 3 English taught undergraduate programs. They are international economics and trade, finance, and business administration. But for business administration, there are also 2 study directions here. So actually, there are 3 majors with different study directions. And for master's programs, we also have 2 in English. One is finance, and the other one is accounting. We also offer some Chinese taught master's programs, but we don't offer Chinese taught undergraduate programs. And like I said, there are many other Chinese taught undergraduate programs of Shanghai University. If you are interested in Chinese taught programs, you could check the Shanghai University website later. I will just go into more details of our programs, and we'll focus on the main questions students will probably ask. First, the thing about the language, of course, it's full English program. We don't require you to learn any Chinese before, but after you join us, you do have to learn Chinese because one of the graduation requirements of Shanghai University for international students is to have HSK certificate. For bachelor students, you need to have HSK level 4 when you graduate. And for masters, it's HSK level 3. But with this kind of policy, we offer free Chinese language classes to our students, and will help you to learn Chinese to get HSK certificate. The tuition fee, I will say, is quite reasonable compared to many other business schools. Normally, people will think business schools are quite expensive, but we only charge the same tuition as Chinese student. The tuition fee for 1 year is 30,000 RMB, which is just about $4,000 US. And the program duration is 4 years. Later, I will also introduce some scholarships. We also have different kinds of scholarships. And like I mentioned just now, this is a double degree program. So our students will have chance to get another degree from UTS. So first, when you graduate, you will, of course, have a degree from Shanghai University. It's either Bachelor of Economics or Bachelor of Management. And if you can meet certain requirements of this double degree program, then you will have chance to get another Bachelor of Business from UTS. And another good news is that if you are self-paid students, you don't have to pay extra tuition fee for this program. So just 30,000 RMB 1 year, and you will have chance to get 2 bachelor degrees from 2 distinguished universities. Okay. And for the master's program, we highly recommend students to apply for finance, since we have this program for several years and it's working very well. For accounting, I'm not sure whether this year we could still open it. It depends on how many applicants we will have. Okay, so this is a 2 years program, and the tuition fee for 1 year is 45,000 RMB. And also the Chinese taught master's program, finance, regional economics, corporate management, and management science and engineering. Okay, for these 3 programs, they are cheaper because it's 2.5 years master's program and kind of different with the 2 years program. Okay, for the admission requirements, this is also a part students are interested in. We do require students to meet certain GPA to get admitted. If you want to apply for our undergraduate programs, you need to graduate from your high school with GPA 3 out of 4, okay, or its equivalent. So we also accept like A-level or IB diploma. It's okay, just send us your high school diploma and your transcripts, we will calculate. So as long as it's equivalent to GPA 3 out of 4, it's okay. And if you're applying for master's programs, we require GPA 2.5 out of 4. Plus, since we are a business school, and you will need to have some mathematics background. So we also require you to have a qualified mathematics record. In some countries, students, they don't have to, I will say it's not compulsory to learn mathematics in their high school. But if you don't learn any mathematics in high school, it will be too difficult for you to catch up with mathematics in any Chinese universities, I will say. So just remember to prove this mathematics record. For the language requirement, for our English top programs, IELTS 6.5 or TOEFL 90 IBT. We also accept Duolingo. The score is 120. Since it's quite easy to take online, you could receive the result just in 2 days. So we highly recommend you to take Duolingo if you don't have IELTS or TOEFL. We also accept, if your previous degree was fully taught in English, just ask for approve from your previous school. That will be okay. If you don't have any of the above options, we will also have our English proficiency test. Okay. For the Chinese TOEFL programs, the requirement is HSK 5 180. Okay. For the documents, actually, I will say they are just a very basic application documents, not very difficult to prepare. We will quickly go through all of this, like your ID photo, passport photo page, a selfie video, just shoot a video to introduce yourself, study plan, and a highest degree certificate, official academic transcripts. Just remember to cover all your academic years in your transcripts. For example, if you apply for undergraduate programs, your transcripts should cover all your high school academic years. And the language proficiency certificate like IELTS, Duolingo, TOEFL. And for these 3 documents, you can actually download the template online on the Shanghai University application website. So just download the documents and fill in and sign it, it will be okay. So not difficult to prepare of this. If you want to get a scholarship, any other supporting documents are quite useful. For example, if you have any publications, reports, works, that will be helpful. And also honors, awards. All the documents should be written in Chinese or English. If it's not, you should get it notarized and translated and notarized. Okay. For the application process, first, we only accept online application. So you need to upload all your documents online and fill in all the information. Once you submit the application, we will first check and review if it's all qualified, and we will have a telephone interview. For our school's programs, I will do the interview with you. It's just 15 minutes, very simple questions. After that, you will receive the pre-admission notice. And you could select the funding method and pay application fee. The application fee is 500 RMB, okay, to Shanghai University, and it's non-refundable. If you are self-paid students, then you need to pay tuition fee deposit and confirm offer online, then you will receive official admission notice. Probably in late June or early July, you will receive the official admission notice, and Shanghai University will soon start to mail you the hard copies of your documents to apply for the visa, Chinese students visa. The application deadline is June 30th, 2023, because our new term starts from early September. Yes, the registration will be in late August. So basically, you will come to China in middle or late August, and the classes starts from early September. We only have one intake every year, which is the September. For the scholarships, like I mentioned, there are a few kinds. First one, Chinese government scholarship. It basically covers everything: tuition fee, accommodation, insurance, stipends. So for this scholarship, it's only for postgraduate programs like masters and doctors. Okay, and there are two types of Chinese government scholarship. One is type A, one is type B. The type B has already finished. The deadline, I think, is in February. So type A is still available, but type A should be applied through the embassies in your home country. If you are in your home country, you could, just ask the Chinese embassy in your country, and they will give you some information about the Chinese government scholarship type A. Okay, and for the Shanghai government scholarship, the deadline is May 15th, so you still have time for the Shanghai government scholarship. For master's program, Shanghai government scholarship also covers like everything, not just master and the doctor. But for undergraduate programs, Shanghai government scholarship only covers tuition fee and the insurance. Okay, full tuition fee and insurance. We also have Shanghai University scholarship, which doesn't need to be applied. So basically, Shanghai University, they will select the recipients from applicants to these two scholarships. For example, if you apply for these two or either one of them, and you didn't get it, then Shanghai University will consider to give this scholarship to you. It only covers the tuition fee. And I think this year they will also offer like, maybe a cheaper price for the accommodation. Yeah, I believe it's that. Cheaper price for accommodation on campus. Okay, so this is Shanghai University scholarship, but this scholarship is also only available to postgraduate students, not undergraduate. Then for undergraduate students, we have our school's scholarship. So our school's scholarship covers different ranges of tuition fee. Okay, like half year tuition fee to 4 years academic year tuition fee. You don't have to apply for this. We will select from all qualified applicants. The living cost here. So some students may wonder how much money you need to spend in Shanghai since it's a metropolis. Actually, since our campus is not in the downtown area, it's not that expensive. So every month about $400 to $800 should cover everything. Due to the time limit, I won't get into details to this. Just want to show some comparison with our school's tuition fee with different business schools in the world. So you can see, for example, the United States or the UK, their tuition fee is like 10 times right than our tuition fee. But our graduates, their annual salary is actually quite good. Okay. I put some images here, some pictures. This is international on-campus dormitories. There are single room, double rooms, 4-bedroom, public like washing machine, public kitchen, etc. And some pictures of our campus. There are 3 campuses of Shanghai University. You can take shuttle bus among the 3 campuses. Okay, our campus is not very big, but I will say it's quite beautiful and green. And in just a few years, we will renovate it. Okay, we do have many campus activities like the culture festival, a New Year party, and some Chinese traditional activities. So if you join us, you will know many Chinese friends as well as international friends. They are from more than 60 different countries. So we are quite diverse, and I will say all our students are friendly and open. Okay, that's all for today's introduction. This is my email address, and yeah, you could just send us email, and we will get back to you soon. Okay, and also I put our application website here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chloe, for sharing about Shanghai University SILC Business School program. So guys, if you have any further questions, you can leave them on the Q&A box, or you can also email Shanghai University for more questions about their programs that they are offering.